really means a lot to share this moment with you. And we're gathering in a truly special place, as you can see, the Roman Amphitheater of Catania. And this place is extraordinary, not just for its beauties or history, but for what it represents. Most of it lies underground, and you can walk right past it without ever realizing what's beneath your feet. Even many locals don't really know it's here until someone stops them, explain it, inviting them to look more closely. In a way, journalism is the same. Its role is not always visible, but when it's done well, it reveals the layers of our world that we might otherwise miss. And George Orwell said, to see what is in front of one's nose needs a constant struggle. And that's the work of journalism, especially local journalism. This unconference is an attempt to do something different. Not a traditional media festival, not a big stage with people talking to you, but a space where we can think together, challenge each other, and learn from one another. We were definitely inspired by format like Newsgeist as well, but our focus is very specific, the local journalism. Because in this moment of deep transformation for the media, reconnecting with real communities, with real people, is more than just a trend, it's a necessity. Yes, many media business models are under pressure, but journalism itself is not in crisis. At least not its core mission. That mission remains essential, to serve the public, to serve our communities. And across Europe, US and beyond, there are stories of people doing just that, innovating, adapting and building different models. Not just different revenue strategies, but different ways of being present, of listening, of engaging. Tonight, we will hear from some of them, and I'm deeply grateful for our speaker for bringing their perspective. Now, as far for the logo of this conference, you might have noticed the compass pointing south. Yes. Many thanks. We are in Sicily, which is not just the south of Italy or the south of Europe, but the center of the Mediterranean. It's easy to think the south as something peripheral, something marginal, but maybe it's time to look at it differently. Looking south can also mean looking with hope, with fresh eyes and changing perspective. And one perspective shift, so that our point of reference. In navigation, for centuries, travelers and sailors relied on the North Star, Polaris, to find their way. In media, we often talk about needing a North Star, a guiding principle, a framework for decision making. And at the last FT Strategy Summit in London, for example, this idea came up again and again. But it's a fun fact. Polaris won't be the North Star forever. In about 13,000 years, another star, Vega, will take its place. That's just how the sky moves. And if the stars can change, so can we. In journalism, our points of reference are shifting much and much faster. Not in thousands of years, but sometimes in just a few months. Our responsibility is not to cling on the past, but meet together, share ideas, and try to fix some coordinates for the present. That's exactly what we'll try to do tomorrow in our working groups with our 10 points manifesto. Not with blind optimism, pretending there are no problems, but with a kind of grounded enthusiasm. That kind that comes from believing the solutions are possible and worth searching for. So, thank you for being part of this search. Let's make the most of the time we are together. So welcome to the 10 Points Unconference.